Welcome back, guys. We're going to take Vlad the Nightborn into Arena and see what he's made of. We have the gear that I usually use on my Trunda on him. He is not booked out because he takes 14 books and I've only got 40 books. I don't feel comfortable using all my books into him. We'll talk about his skills as we go along. We come down here, we've got Helm Smasher, of course, and instead of going the defense tree to get counterattack or maybe some additional turn meter if other allies get hit, we came over here to accuracy because we want to try to play off. We have an accuracy banner as well. Critical damage here, attack. We've got attack on the chest, attack on the boots, critical damage there. Full stats are 224 accuracy, but we're going to use Lady Kimmy with the 50% additional accuracy to boost that up so that we can actually take advantage of his abilities in Arena. Well, kind of. If we play Platinum Arena against a fast team, then we don't have to worry about resistance. If we go up into Platinum and we're playing against somebody with really high resistance, 340 almost, isn't going to do anything for us. If you're going to play him in Arena, you need that accuracy. Let's get into it. Let's see what he's all about. We'll try to get up to Platinum Arena as quickly as possible. Vogoth, Candrafon, Lilitu, and a Lydia. Okay, we can't AoE here. AoEing means that they're going to spread the damage with Vogoth, plus they've got Duchess. Whoa, calm down, team. AoEing here is very bad. It's not going to do damage. And if we get counterattacked, we're going to be in trouble. So I'm going to go with an A3. Try to get the 2 debuffs. That way Candrafon can't hit us if we can get under Veil. Look how easily Candrafon got under Veil. Man, if Vlad was Candrafon, now we're talking. 2 hits. Okay, good. At least we've got the revive on death. Man, we didn't get Veil from those 2 debuffs. Maybe it killed. It would apply the debuffs, though, before it kills on the second hit, right? We need to be ready to revive. She blocks. God, this is so terrible. Like, it doesn't even, like, look at this team setup with Vlad. It doesn't, it's cool that we get to revive, right? It sucks up the revive so we can do this, right? It sucks it up. That's cool, too, but it's also just sad that our boy keeps dying and we have to rely on something like this. He should have been feared right then from Lydia. Can he get a turn? He's going to get a turn here. What's he going to do? He's got increased attack. That's good. Again, if we AoE with Vogoth, it's going to spread up the damage and we're not going to do as much. But we will do enough to, I believe, kill the Duchess. As long as she doesn't swift parry us. Great. And counterattack over here from Candrafon. And then Candrafon's turn and we're dead again. Now we have no DPSer. See, that's the time. That's why Leoris is so powerful. Leoris is so great because counterattack, even with Candrafons with counterattack accessories, all your DPSers would have counterattack accessories to be able to do that. They have really hard hitting A1s. This is where Constantine would be amazing because his A1 can hit 2 times if there's a debuff on the enemy, and then he can block revive them to where they can't come back to life. Right? Can't he? Or can he only block revive when... No, he can do it on their A1. I think he can block revive anybody on their A1. And then they wouldn't be able to come back to life. Now we've got to try to get back our boy when we can, but by then she might be off a cooldown and block us again. Let's slow him down. Nope, feared. Feared. This is taking way too long than it should. Much longer than it should. All right, we're going to try to push them back again. Luckily, we got the increased accuracy on him. Okay, that helped us. Now. Way too hard of a fight. Much harder than it should have been. If he could block revive on his A1, he doesn't hit 2 times. He doesn't have anything special, Vlad. If he could just block revive on his A1, that would have been really cool. Give us that option to try to block revive on somebody or do something special. Vlad, do something with yourself. We know already with Crew Trexa that this rebirth isn't really the sweetest thing in the world. All right, here's another good one. Okay, they're going to have shields. I'm sure they're going to start with shields and the same stuff. And we got to worry about coming back to life because we're going to die. This Mountain King's going to come over and kill us. Guaranteed. Probably right here on a counterattack. We'll do an AoE to see how low we get everyone. And no kill whatsoever. And counterattack, of course. Masteries, 50% chance to counterattack. You just already assume it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's the RNG games. We're not even talking about swift parry or, well, I didn't mean to do that, or reaction accessories. We're just talking about counterattack and dying with your fragile attack-based DPS. Who are we going to get here? We could bring him back, but he's going to die immediately to Mountain King, so I'm going to hold off. I'm going to try to hit Mountain King really quick. Their skills are on cooldown, otherwise we'd be dead. We would be dead. Warlord is the only thing saving us right now. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the drawing board on a faster team than this, because this is a ridiculous amount of time to wait when you have a Lydia here like this. What team was it? This team? Okay. So we're going to bring in some coverage to keep our boy alive. Let's bring in this type of team. No, this type of team, but let's not bring Hegemon Necret. Okay. Let's see what happens now. We needed that increased accuracy, though. We don't have really high... I forgot. We don't have really high accuracy on this one. I've got really high speed. So that did Jack and... Shiz. Wow. All right. Well, let's bring him into... Let's bring down her max HP a little bit. Did he attack with his A1? I don't feel like he attacked with his A1. A little bit of damage there. Sure, let's cover up again. Okay, there, you went with his A1. Man, if that was... And then bringing Necret in with Constantine's A1 to block revive, pull in, that would be nice as well. That would be really nice. Let's go over here and get the Mountain King. Let's get the Mountain King with the A1. See how strong we can do it. Almost. No, he got Swift Parry. All right, let's put it on auto. Everybody's covered. Actually, it's not. Put it on. He's going to die from this. All right, we'll put it on auto now. Okay, so we gave him some coverage. We were kind of covered up from everything, and then AoE there. Nice. And I got to be honest, the AoE damage isn't anything to be like, wow. Wow about. It's decent, I guess. I heard they brought it up, his multiplier's up, but I don't think it's anything different than a normal standard multiplier. Actually, we can look right now. If you look down below in this video, you'll see two links. It's got the one to the Doom Tower that tells you everything about the Doom Tower, each of the Doom Towers, all the resistance speeds, HPs, and then there's another link for all the multipliers of every single champion out there. And I'm going to pull that over right now and see what we have here for Raid Shadow Legends champion skills multipliers. I'm going to look up, I should have done this ahead of time, but I'm going to look up Vlad. And we're going to find another team to fight while I'm doing that. I'm not really concerned about like a speed team like this. If we're faster than that team, there's no real, right? Even with this, it's not a big deal. They're not going to have high resistance either. So if we beat them out on speed, then we hit them. Then we knock down their turn meter even further. Okay, if she does that, it doesn't matter because we already pushed them back with Warlord, and it's a done deal. Vlad the Nightborn. Here we are. Okay, his multiplier, along with his damage, is low. It's so low. If you look at his calculated damage, it's 7,799, and they even brought up his multiplier to 4.7. Most people's AoEs are at 4. He's at 4.7, which is astonishing that even at 4.7, he's only doing 7,799 calculated damage. And the calculated damage is across the board. So it takes everybody's base attack or base whatever their damage is based off of, and then shows you what their calculated damage would be with 0 gear or max gear. It doesn't matter, so you can judge it. You can compare it to other champions. Astralon has a couple hits. Has one big hit on his A3, right? They can stun, and if they're under veil, can strip. It's got a lot going on for it. And its total is 7,771, and it's at a 4 multiplier because Astralon's base attack is much higher. But yeah, 7,771, so not much different at all. That's wild. That's wild. So even still, he was doing less damage before. I guess they're scared that he's doing turn meter reduction. Like, he's doing damage and turn meter reduction, but what's the difference between Astralon doing damage if you've got Veil up, stripping all that, stunning people? He's stunning you for a whole entire turn. And you're worried about this guy having the same amount of damage as Astralon? I don't get that. I mean, we're not even talking about Cantrifon damage. We're not talking about Trunda damage. And we're definitely not talking about the cool resistance and accuracy that they get, or the cool abilities they have when they go under Veil, or even trying to get our Vlad under Veil. Man, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. It's cool to see this champion in action. I want to play a vampire. I want to play a vampire like this. What is that? I'm scared to go up against the Valkyrie. Let's see what happens. What is this with War Mother? You know you got to attack a War Mother if you see one. And that Valkyrie was so slow. It doesn't matter. And he's covered. All right. So what do you guys think about Vlad? We can try him out in other areas of the game. Again, I didn't want to put books into him. I was scared, and I still don't want to. I can't justify putting books into this champion. If he was just a little bit different, we could. If this one ability was block revive like Rhodos used to be block revive. He didn't have to ramp up to it. If this one ability on a 3-turn cooldown was block revive, that would be amazing. If this was this is fine. And if we didn't need accuracy for this block revive, decreased defense, and block active skills needs accuracy because we're block reviving on this. If we kill somebody, we go under perfect veil. This shouldn't be if we apply 2 debuffs, we go under perfect veil. This is an attack-based champion who doesn't have a lot of accuracy anyways, and this can be resisted. It's not irresistible. So then we could even have that 3% chance to be resisted, especially going through PvE content. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. This should be, if we kill somebody, we block revive them, and if you kill somebody, you go under perfect veil. So I don't know, something a little bit better, or we could leave him exactly the same way he is, and then this ability blocks revive. I don't know, I'm really caught up on blocking revive. Just one block revive skill. I'm not asking for it everywhere, just one here, not on the AoE, of course. Just on the single target, we block revive. I mean, if this is supposed to be an arena-based champion that falls over easily, like they all do, doesn't do the damage that the top ones do. This does medium damage, like the same as everybody else. The same damage as all the attack-based champions out there, all the other damage dealers out there for an AoE. The same exact damage. So I'm just not... I need something more. Let me know your thoughts down below about this. This is Vlad the Nightborn. We will try him out some more, and we'll take him into some other content in the game and see where we can play him. And let me know down below where you think. You think this guy would be great on Griffin, just to lock out and just do his A1 over and over? We don't really want these debuffs on him. We could do this, but we don't want turn meter reduction on Griffin. I don't know what boss we would use him on that would really make sense. So guys, give me some help. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all on a video soon.